Hi everyone, Ellen Jenny Watkins here with a quick tip. I was just thinking about all the goals and dreams and big things that we want to do, and this voice that is calling us to put our mark in the world, to put our project in the world. And I started thinking about how we start thinking about this project and everything that we need to do with it to get it accomplished. And then we start thinking about our lives and all the things we have to do with our lives and taking care of ourselves and taking care of our families, and we have to work and we have pets and we have this list of things that just gets overwhelming. And if you're anything like me, it just feels heavy. It just feels heavy. And then you think, why bother? Or I'll start on that later or something. And I want to share this tip with you that has really helped me achieve these big projects. And it's a tip I learned from my husband, who is an engineer and is always doing a million things, always. And it is the lesson, the life lesson that I have implemented to help me achieve the 52 images in 52 weeks, to help me achieve the children's book, Caterpillar and Snail, and to finish the 30 canvases in 30 days project that I pushed through last year. And that is the lesson of just one thing. And for me, it turns into just one mark over and over and over again every day. And so he taught me that even though we have a million things on our plates to do, if we can do just one thing on our project every single day, then tomorrow we're one step closer to being done on that project. And the next day we're one step closer. And the next day we're one step closer. So even though it seems like just one thing or just one mark is the tiniest insignificant thing you could do, I promise you, it adds up to big things. So to give you an example, when I started the 52 images in 52 weeks project and I was reconnecting to my creative soul, that project was so big and so overwhelming, and I knew it needed to be big for me. I knew it needed to be something long-term, and I knew it needed to be something that created a habit. But thinking about finishing 52 images was overwhelming. And so I implemented his lesson. And the very first day, all I did was carve out space. I claimed space on the dinner table where I would have my project, where I would walk by it, where I would see it every day. And that was what I did. The next day, I put out some paper. I got some paper, I cut it into squares, and I put it out in that spot. And that's all I could manage that day. The next day, I took out my pastels and I put them right next to the paper. And again, it seems highly insignificant, but the next day, all of that was done. And so I took the pastel and I broke the seal. I broke the plane, and I made a mark on the paper. And so that was done. The seal was broken. The next day, I made one more mark. And the third day, I made another mark. And then finally, I felt like I had some momentum, and I set a timer for 5 minutes. And there are going to be days when you just feel like that is all you can manage, is just one thing. All I can do is put out the paper. All I can do is put out the paper that I'm using to send people cards, or the write a paragraph in the book that you're writing. And I promise you, it adds up to big things and to big ripples that ultimately impact you in really amazing, powerful ways. And when you show up better for yourself and you do this thing that you are called to do, you show up better all the way around. You impact the people around you in positive ways, and they take that forward to their circles, and they take that forward to their circles, and it creates this ripple effect that matters to us all. So when you do the thing that you hear in your head, in your whisper, that says to create or build a community or write a book, you can do it. One mark at a time, one step at a time, just one thing every single day. I believe in you. Please share this with someone that you think would benefit from this encouragement and message. And follow me here, Ellen Jenny Watkins, or at ellenjennywatkins.com for more inspiration, art, and workshops to help us all live a more inspired life. Bye.